Hey, welcome back to the Kung Fu Math channel. I'm going to go to the whiteboard and continue our lesson on logarithm. Now, in the last video, we talked about logarithm again, and the short abbreviation is log. And we had said that it was very easy to figure out this being 3 because the base is 10, a common base. If it's 10, you actually don't have to write it. So if you don't see a 10, it's assumed to be 10. Okay? And even if you have a number like last video, we talked about this, you can use a calculator, all right? And you can use a log function, just write 4440 and then press this, and you're going to get 3.647. Okay, so which is a little bit more than 3. All right, which makes sense. Then we said, well, what about the log for this number? But instead of 10 base, we have a 5 base. Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble. All right, what is this x? Well, we're going to have to learn, how to rewrite this as exponential form, which is 5 to the x power. Remember, x is the exponent. All right, that's going to equal to 4440. Now, there is no function in the calculator when your base is not common or natural. All right, 5 is an odd number. So I have to teach you a few basic logarithm properties. So let's go over that. Okay. First thing is you have to know that when you have a log, whatever the base may be, you have m times n. Remember, the log is exponent. So what do we do with exponent when we have multiplication? We add the exponent. So that's why you can actually add, this is the exponent of m, and this is the exponent base b of n. So when you add the exponent, it's the same as multiplying the variable with exponents. Okay. Likewise, with any base b, we have m divided by n. You can split it up, and you can do m minus log b of n. And another one that we're going to use a lot is when you have m to the p power. That's going to equal to p times the log base b of m. Okay? A couple of other identity you need to know is the log base b. Okay, what is the exponent of b if the base is b? Well, it has to be 1. All right? To see why this is 1, you can write it in the exponential form. Okay, with the b as the base and the exponent, we would figure out as 1, and that's going to equal to b. All right, so that is true. Another one is log of b. Okay, what is the exponent with base b? That will give you 1, is 0. You recall b to the 0 power is 1. Okay, so those are some of the basic logarithm properties you have to know. So now let us go back and see if we can solve this equation. Okay. Now, if something equals something, then the log is going to equal to each other. That's the math property. If A equals B, then the log of A is equal to the log of B. That's true. Okay. And I pick a log. It could be any base, but I like to pick log common base 10 because I'm going to use a calculator, and the calculator knows how to convert log base 10, the common log. Now remember this here, when you have an exponent, you could write it as the exponent times the rest of the log. So this x can be written as x log. Now I don't have to write the 10 because it's a common base. It's understood to be 10. So I can write it like this. All right. Now how do I solve for x? Well, I have to divide it by log 5. Divided by log 5. Now I can go to my calculator and I can actually put in this in my calculator and get the answer for x, which is the solution. Okay, now let's everybody do that. Now the calculator is smart enough that if you just type in 4440 log and then divide it by 5 and type in log, all right? It's going to automatically do this log first, okay? And then they'll do this log, and then it'll divide. Remember the order of operation? They do exponents first, and then they divide. So you don't have to worry. Okay, so let's do that on our calculator. I'm going to type in 4440 log base 10 divided by 5 log and I'm going to say equal sign, and it's going to come out to be 5.218. Okay, that is the answer. Now let us check to see if that makes sense. All right, if you use a calculator and you do 5 to the 5th power, okay, what is that going to give you? That's going to give you 3,125. And what do you get when you do 5 to the 6th power? That's going to give you 15,625. All right. So now, now answer is 5,218. All right. So therefore, let me see. I'm sorry. 5 point. Okay. 5 point. So 5 to the 5.218. Okay, should give me a number between 3,000 and 15,000, and 4,440 seems like a very close answer. So that checks. In my mind, that's in the right ballpark. Okay, so that is how we solve, logarithmic equations. Okay, we may have to do what? We may have to write it in exponential form first. okay? And then using the log, all right? And when you choose a log, you can choose the common log base 10, okay? And then you can solve this problem. Okay, well, thank you for your attention. And we'll go to our next video for more detail and more examples. Okay, thank you very much. See you soon in the next video. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you very much.